Hey guys, it's pure carnage out here, as you can see. I got one of my compressors. I have it's two-stage now. I have a smaller compressor that's pressurizing the fridge compressor vessel up to like 20 psi. I'm getting to about 420 psi now with that compressor. It's still not, you know, nearly as high as I want to go. I want to see it at least 6 to 800. If not 1,000 psi. But anyway, I'm at 400 psi. I have a brand new, well, one that I haven't shot yet, an HP here, and then I've got a Toshiba behind it that's seen the business quite a bit. It's pretty windy out here. Hopefully there's not a lot of wind noise, but I'm going to be standing a little bit closer just to keep the arrow from, you know, smacking into my garage, hopefully here. So anyway, I'm going to go fill the gun up to just around 400 psi, might be 410, and we'll take a shot or two at this thing. My settings for my adjustable pressure still aren't dialed in. It dumps quite a bit of air, way more than it has to, so the first shot is extremely powerful. The second shot and third and subsequent shots are, they fall off pretty quick, but I'll try and get a couple shots in here and kind of show you the difference in output. So yeah, anyway, stay put, and I will be right back. Hey guys, gun is loaded up, and I lied, we're actually at about 380 psi, so we're going to be looking here at the target. I'm going to take, I don't know, 15 feet away, and like I said, take a couple shots of this and we'll see what it did. So like I said, only at about 380, 375 psi, but should still be pretty decent here. So yeah, let me get going. So there we go, there's one. Actually, that doesn't look like it went in pretty deep. Maybe it did. Let's take a look here. Nope, didn't even come out. So, oh, that barely went in. Interesting. Let's take another. There we go, let's see how this one did. Also, didn't go through. Yeah, once again, it just barely went in. We'll take one more here. Not sure why it's not hitting as hard as it did. I will, at the end of this video, I'll upload a picture of a test I did at about 350 psi on the Red Gateway laptop over here. And it went all the way through it. I mean, not completely, but the end of the arrow was sticking out about 1.5 to 2 inches. So I'm not sure why it's not going through this machine. I will say this one does have an aluminum backed keyboard, but still, it should be doing better than it is. But we'll take another one here. That one did a little bit better. Let's open her up and see what she did to the inside here. That one did crack the back. Weirdly enough, that was the third shot. It should have been the least powerful of the three, but and there you can see there's the damage. Oh, it blew the keyboard right out. There's the damage from the third one right there. The other two, looks like it blew a key off only, which is kind of weak. There it did a hole through, almost. But yeah, there's the last one. Super weird that would have been the most powerful. Here we can see what it did. Looks like this was a hit right here. Here's one that was decent, although it was already, there's holes there. And then this one went and hit the motherboard and then cracked the back. I think we'll go try and fill her up one more time and shoot again. I think the key is getting the three-way switch pressed as hard as I can, or as quickly as I can, to dump the air as quick as possible. So I'll take one more. There's still some air in this tank for sure. It's probably like 10 shots in here, but like I said, it does go down quite a bit every time. This time I think we'll save the HP here for when I fill it up again. This time I think we will do just add a piece of wood and see what kind of damage we get there. So All right, here goes nothing. All right, so that's that. Almost went all the way through, and that would have been the 4th shot. So as you can see, I mean, it does have some power. If this would have been the 1st shot, it would have split this wood for sure. But yeah, I'll fill her up again. I'll also see what pressure we were at when I start filling it up. I will take another couple shots of this HP, I think. Alright guys, this time we are just over 400, we're about 405. When we last let off, we were at 150 PSI. So, just to give you an idea. I will say, just like the slide valve that I had, if you've seen my previous videos, I had the slide valve set up on here. The slide valve was extremely hard to trigger after 300 PSI. This, flipping this switch is also very difficult. Well, it's not as bad as the slide valve, but it does get pretty hard to operate after about 350 PSI. I think what I might do is I might try and disassemble this guy and make my own lever on there that's a little bit longer, so I have more leverage on it, so it should be easier to fire. But anyway, like I said, we're at about 410, 405 PSI. I'll try and flip this thing as quickly as possible without, you know, dropping the barrel way down and hitting something I don't want to. Yeah, let's get to firing. There we go. That was a, you could just tell from the crack of it. I don't think that was strictly just the pressure. I think that was a pretty decent shot. Let's take a peek. Oh yeah, there we go. So that one did go right through the circuit board. In fact, there's a metal ring here. I don't know if you can see that. I'm not sure what that is. It's a piece of metal right there. We'll let's pull the air out and take a look at what we got. Oh, look at that. Once again, my all-time favorite thing to shoot is keyboard, or sorry, spacebar buttons. And what it is it actually took the spacebar return and pushed it all the way through there. Let's see if we can pull that guy out. I'm just kind of curious. Yeah, sure enough, there it is. That's the damage it did to it. Pushed it right through the circuit board and everything. So yeah, that'll be that. So yeah, we're probably at about like 350 maybe. I don't know. I haven't seen how much PSI this drops per shot. I think what we'll do this time, put the board there, load her up. We'll see if it can split the board and stick into the laptop at the very least. So here we go. So yeah, we're through the board, dented the plastic cover, almost split it there. We'll take another one at it. Third shot was the best one last time. I doubt it will be again, but we'll try. Well, there you go. Finally split it. I think I hit it almost in the exact same spot. This could have been it right here, actually. And there was the previous one, so it split it. Yeah, I'm guessing that's what it was. Almost in the exact same spot there. We'll take one more, just because I have some air left. Alright, once again, all the way through, well, protruding, and messed up the front of the laptop again. So, she ain't too bad. I think, you know what, we'll do one into the archery mat and just see how deep it goes. We're probably at like, we should be about the same thing, about 250 PSI, with this being the 4th shot, probably right around there. So we'll take one into the archery mat and just see how deep it goes in there. We'll tilt this guy up a little bit here. There's our archery mat right here. Alright, we'll pull her out here and see how deep she went. So, I don't know, about 6 inches I'd say. Maybe more, 7. So yeah, that should give you an idea of the power. So I think the next things I'm going to work on are going to be seeing if I can modify and lengthen this toggle switch to make firing it easier at higher pressures. I still need to work on the volume of this adjustable chamber a little bit, and once again get a higher pressure compressor as well. So yeah, stay tuned for those videos. Hopefully I can dig something up and get that finished. But anyway, hope you enjoyed this, and hope you're all having a great time. We'll see you later.